Yeah. Recording in progress. So this is episode 51 or 2 or something. Anyway, we'll figure it out. It's down there. So where are we leaving off from? Who'd like to do us a recap, Charlie? I'm sure you know every detail.
Well, I can't possibly know every detail because someone posts videos.
So
There's only I only know as much as where my characters were left.
Right.
So Mercy was talking to Bobby.
All right.
And Bells was at the Toreador house. Where were Barry's characters? I don't remember.
Vincent was. He was talking to Khalid and they'd finished.
Didn't you guys just both go and see the prince at the end of the last episode? Didn't we leave it there?
Nope. Last thing we left. Last thing that happened was Mercy was on a date with Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Very well. I'll believe you. Excellent. Well, that date concludes, and you had managed to blood bond him almost, haven't you? You're 2 out of 3.
Almost. Yeah.
2 out of 3. Okay, cool. Very well. So, how do you feel the end of that date went?
I mean, she was supposed to like give him the third and final one, and they were supposed to share blood together, but Mercy's gonna just stop him. I suppose. Let me just get into character. That's okay.
Yep, sure.
So Bobby, I don't. This was lovely and all. I don't know if we should keep this going though.
Well, yeah, why not?
I'm really looking for a guy that is going to be strong enough to handle.
But come on, I'm just getting to like you, you know.
Well, thank you. We can like each other as friends.
Yeah, all right, sure, fine, I get it.
It's not because I, don't like who you are.
Road before, it's okay. I get it.
Well, okay. Can I ask you a question? What would you do if my daughters were getting bullied?
Well, obviously, I'd go and fuck them up.
Like how though?
Oh, I'd get people onto it.
Oh, right. You wouldn't do the job yourself.
I wouldn't need to.
See, I would actually put on a pair of gloves and make it stick in their minds never to touch my kids ever again.
Oh, you see, I'd get my people to bring them to me, and then we'd have a little chat somewhere, maybe a basement, something like that.
You'd have a chat.
Oh yeah, we'd have a chat. A chat, maybe a little bit more friendly with some tools.
I didn't really see you as the sort.
Well, I guess I'm trying to impress you.
It sounds like you're trying to impress me. You're starting to sound like a Malkavian.
Maybe it's
maybe it is. Okay.
So where do we go from here then?
I don't know. That seemed like a pretty damn good answer. We just haven't had enough time with each other.
Yeah, well, could be that.
And then, it didn't really seem like you were all that interested.
Well, one tries not to show one's feelings on one's sleeve,
It's true. And then there's the fact that I can't actually. I need someone that is only gonna look at me and not anyone else. And you're blood bonded to 2 others, apparently. I can't do that.
Well,
I need you. I need your heart alone. I need it for myself.
So here's the deal. Fee 5. You can only be blood bonded once.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So when and how do you want to transition into that role? Because it affects you obviously a number of ways.
Yeah.
Well,
That's the thing. I've been told by the others that that's not how it works. So that's how Mercy.
that's how Mercy understands it to be.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. So, what are you saying exactly?
I can't share you with anyone else.
I don't want to be shared.
But you have no choice. You're blood bonded to
Oh,
Loden, and
yeah, but you know, Loden, I mean, he's just work.
doesn't matter if it's just work.
Well, come on, I mean,
It's never just work.
most of the work I do is with you guys anyway, you know, half of it. Sending you stuff, giving you equipment, tracking down people and number plates and shit like that.
Well, okay. How about one more chance?
All right. One more chance.
Yep. Make
What
it
I
something spectacular.
what do I gotta do? Something spectacular.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll let's see. Let's see what we can do. All right.
Okay.
You got to let me get out of here and get to work then.
Okay. But also, please keep an eye on that place. Remember the place I told you about?
Which place you told me about? You told me about a bunch of places.
I'll just whisper in his ear. Chase's location, or
Okay.
Chase's base of operations, where Vincent Meyer is currently.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want me to spy on that place?
Yeah, and let me know if anything goes down there.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll
Well,
kiss him on the cheek.
you see him use blush of life.
Very cool. You gotta teach me how to do that.
Well, it's not that hard. You just got to learn how.
Okay.
You just got to kind of rouse the blood,
Well, rouse the blood, eh?
so to speak.
Okay, well, I'll see you next time.
All right. Well, good luck, Mercy, and you know, tell me if you need anything else. All right.
Okay.
All right.
If you need anything, you let me know because you've helped me in so many ways.
Well, yeah. You know what? Okay, I'll think about it. I got some ideas.
Okay. I'm scared now. What are you thinking?
Oh, I don't know. There's some people that could use roughing up.
Okay. Okay. Sounds fun.
All right.
I'll walk away to my car.
All right. You head off to your car.
Yeah.
And Bobby picks up his laptop and puts it in his bag and heads off in a different direction, ways to you goodbye. All right, Barry, who are you?
I will be Peter.
Peter.
Hmm.
Excellent. Okay, so Peter, you followed Mercy, I assume, to this meeting.
Oh yeah.
And did you go into the actual bar to spy closely, or?
Oh yeah. I went into the bar this time,
Okay. Now
avoiding any kind of cameras.
right now there are cameras in the bar actually, but you know, one of your common ways of getting around them is to find a dead spot between the cameras and
Yep.
move to that dead spot wearing a hat and a coat or something.
Yeah, and I keep my head down, and
Yeah.
sit down, order some food.
All right. And you what do you look like at this point?
I look like a guy who's just finished work,
All right. So just an
kind of.
average Joe
Yeah.
kind of dude,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Any particular specific things about him?
He looks like a mailman that's just finished work
A
and.
mailman. Okay. Okay. Getting when you get to the door, then you will probably realize that this is quite an upmarket bar, and they have a bouncer when they have dress code standards.
Oh well, if it was that case, I'd made myself in a suit.
Right. I say this because this is where Bobby Weatherbottom, you know, Ventura and shit, he chose for this date, so it's probably quite high class.
Okay, he's just a businessman
Right. Okay.
with
So we'll do a perception alertness check for you to see whether you overhear their conversation, and we'll make a intelligence and investigation check for Mercy to see whether she notices this person listening.
I can see through his obfuscation. Anyway, um, what was that again? Sorry.
What did I say? Intelligence and investigation.
Just the one.
Just the one? Just the
Not a
one?
good roll. Not a good roll.
Well, hang on. My frickin' tabs keeps closing. Actually, before I go any further,
But you have like 100 tabs, so.
I do. I'm gonna make you a co-host. I'm gonna make you a co-host because I had a couple of crashes today, and I don't want to have that
Okay.
problem.
This will probably still close. By the way, it has in the past.
Yeah, it's true. Oh, right. That's okay. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, good luck. So you were rolling perception and investigation, and I was going to roll a check for Barry.
This was an intelligence and investigation.
Thank you. Yes.
Sorry.
And you got two.
Just one.
Successes?
Just one.
Okay. So you do notice this businessman, but there's nothing particularly descript about him. You know, nothing to remember. So as you walk out, I don't think you would probably really pay him much heed. Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
All right. So where do you go from there, Mercy?
I'm going to go. I don't know. I think I'll just go back to Ma and Pa, to Grandma.
Okay.
Because I left Kitty with them. So.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So you're on your way there. Is Peter going to follow her?
As soon as he realizes she's heading towards Ma and Pa, he will kind of just hang around in the area.
Right. Wait for her to leave again. What vehicle is Mercy traveling around on at the moment?
She's using taxi. Because she still hasn't gotten herself a car yet. So.
All right.
Taxi service.
Well, there's a great car dealer that we can recommend.
Sam Quaid.
Sam Quaid. Sam Quaid. You see his sign up on a big poster on the way to the hospital. You're like, hey, I know that guy.
I thought that guy was really cool, but I also prefer free cars.
Right.
And I don't want to screw him over.
That doesn't return anything to the community. You know, that's you got to think about that. Anyway,
but I don't want to steal any from him. I always go to other car dealers, so I'm not screwing him over.
Right.
I'm doing him a favor.
Right. That's true. That's true. You are. I see.
Yeah.
I see now. Okay, Barry. So she goes to the hospital. What is zoom? No, fucking hell.
Bells?
Chase.
Oh, Chase.
What's Chase doing? Jesus, too many.
Chase has finished a discussion with Shannon.
Okay.
And they're making up plans about how to distribute the stuff.
Okay.
And who is going to do it and how the gang is going to do it, that sort of thing.
Okay. So have you sent anybody into that area that you were gifted by the prince that time?
I have sent Vincenzi in.
Okay.
They have a nice little conversation with the gangs in question and ask if they would like to meet me in a place.
Vincenzi, okay, so to ask if they want to meet you, okay. What are you offering them? Vincenzi would have asked you that before that?
I will offer them, depending on how this discussion goes, I'm offering them an opportunity to invest in a wealthy making situation. Money, lots of money, making money.
Vincenzi will say to you that sounds like undercover cops, like the sort of thing that they would come up with. And
okay.
He reckons that you need to be, he's like, okay, let's play this. Okay, Chase, You want me to go into this neighborhood, right?
Yes.
And I'm gonna go and find these I don't know, gangsters. I'm gonna wander around looking for them until they turn up, and I'm gonna go knocking on doors and shit, right? That's what you're expecting me to do. And it's
Question,
gonna be
Vincini?
in the daytime because there's no vampires around, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Question. Are these big gangsters or little gangsters?
well, you don't know. You never know until you get in there, right? That's the thing. You can't know.
Okay. All right.
So what we got to do is sniff around and do some investigating, and that's what I'll do. I'll do some. I'll send in some guys. How about that?
Yep. And find out what they do, what they as
I know
much as
a couple of
about
kids on
each one of
juvie
them
I
as
can
you
send.
can. Yeah.
All right, I'll do
Okay.
that. See if I can make some kind of profile out of it.
Yep. That's what I want. A profile.
All right, I'll get onto that.
You gotta forgive me. I'm no good at this shit. Now give me a helicopter and I can turn her upside down for you. But
I bet you can. I bet you can, Chase. I bet you can do that. So no, what? Well, okay, so all right, very good. We're gonna do that. I'll go and
okay.
do what we talked about. Anything else you got up your sleeve?
I want to. He can see auras, can't he, Russell? Can he?
Chase?
Sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe he can.
Yeah. Okay, he's got that solved. He'll figure out whether they're ghouls or whatnot when he gets to meet them eventually.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Bella.
Bella was at the Torita place,
Right.
swimming naked.
Right.
That was fun.
That was fun. Okay.
Hey, what is it? What's your name?
What is my
Goward.
name? Goward.
Hey,
Yeah.
I have an idea.
What's your idea, Belladonna?
To get the lovebirds back together. I thought maybe we could sing them a song.
You know, everybody has tried for the last 50 to 100 years to get those two back together. It ain't ever gonna happen. They just leans over to you and he goes, I don't want to say it, but they just both fucked up.
Well,
I mean, you know what? We can try.
yeah. Okay, so there's a song, right, from the 80s or something. It's called Apart by The Cure. Could you play that for them, maybe?
Yeah, doesn't that go with something a little bit like this? Strumming it away on whatever the nearest instrument is. I just rolled a 10. I suppose I should roll some.
If you can make it loud enough for them to hear it.
Okay, yeah, and 10 and another success when he starts strumming it.
If you can make it, quite like sad sounding.
Oh man, I've lost your sound. That's my end, no doubt.
Yeah, it's like this is fine. This is fine tonight.
I'll tell you when it's back. Check.
Yeah.
Cool?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Right. All of Russell's shit's crapping out. Yeah. So he did good. He knew the song.
Yeah. He knows the song. He plays the bass line for you.
If you could make it sound really like impactful, quite beautiful, and
hang on,
make it very Toreador.
What was the song again? The actual song?
Apart.
Okay, I don't know it. Never mind. So Goward suggests some extravagant idea like playing it on a cello or something. I don't know the song, so I don't know if that's appropriate or not. But
it's well, it's by The Cure. So
right,
if you can think of
by
it,
The Cure, right?
Yeah, okay. Their sort of stuff.
Well, he puts a unique jazz spin on it.
Okay, make it sad though. Maybe blues.
Maybe blues. Yeah. Oh well, fuck 2 10s and a 6. There you go. All right, that's pretty good.
And
how's that going? Do you like this so far?
Sure. So the song is it's about well, in my mind it's about a lack of communication amongst two lovers, and like they're both thinking like I wish he would say something, but he doesn't say it, and he's thinking like I wish she does something, but she's not doing it, and so the relationship has a breakdown because there's no communication between each other, but they still love each other a lot. And the song is like, how did it fall apart in the end? How did this happen? Like, we love each other so much. How did this happen? So yeah,
Right.
I thought it's a really
well, we can try
awesome
that.
song.
We can sure try that.
Yeah.
You gonna sing it?
Well, okay.
Come on,
She
sing
could try.
Sing along.
I could try. Let's
sing along, Belladonna.
Okay. Yeah, we'll sing along then. And if I don't sing very well, then I'll shut the fuck up.
So be it.
Oh,
The question
God.
is, does she know that she's singing well or not? You know, some people can't sing and they don't know they can't sing.
We'll see, won't we? Okay. Hold on. Okay, it's just one success.
One success. Well, it's all right. It's
Tell me if I said. How was that?
Yeah, that's real great. That's real great. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go down a little bit lower like this. And
lower.
A little bit faster. And
More.
yeah, that's the
No,
tempo.
it's gonna be nice and soft and
right.
But it would be nice to have two people sing it.
Right.
You know.
All right, Vincent.
Let's
Vincent, sorry.
Okay.
Don't get too excited.
That's what I came here for.
Yes.
Vincent, you're in your office. And the mail comes in from the mail room.
Yeah.
And somebody puts this large tube on your desk that is not very common.
Okay.
Apparently, do you pick it up and examine it, or?
Oh yes. I pick it up, examine it.
Apparently, it's from Mexico.
Okay. I open it.
Okay.
Carefully.
Carefully. Now, as you're opening it carefully, Charlie, can you remind me
Right.
what it was exactly you sent to you know who?
Yeah. I said, hello, I'm Mercy. I'm the person that killed Philippe Rigaud. I look forward to meeting you or something. And then I wrote like the sender on the back.
Did you have something? Didn't it say something about you were offering something or nothing like that? No, you just wanted to meet. It was just an outright.
Yeah.
Right.
Because what her people in her brain was saying was that if you pretty much if you let yourself be known, they will find you. And it was Philippe said it quite aggressively.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, Vincent, you're about to open the tube. Can you make a perception and investigation check?
Hang on. Has it been vetted, like for explosives and stuff like that, before it came in here?
Let's see. Apparently it has.
Okay. All right. I will open it carefully then.
All right. So you're opening it carefully, nonetheless. And bang, it explodes. And you can make it. Yeah, I know.
What,
right?
you just said it was vetted.
I did, didn't I? I did just say that it was vetted.
Yes,
This has serious implications into the fact that somebody in your team is fucked up or has been turned.
So I'm badly hurt now.
Well, I'm about to give you an opportunity to make a check to see if you can put on stone skin fast enough to take a lot less damage.
Okay, off you go.
And you do have celerity, so I think that there's a very high chance that you won't take that much damage from this explosion.
We'll give it a go. You know.
That was so funny.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Tonight's the game of surprises. Here we go. All right, Vincent Meyer. You easily put on your stone skin as it explodes. You begin to see the fire ignite in slow motion in front of you, and there's this rush of air coming in, and then poof, and you transform into stone skin. and the fire washes around you. It does very little damage. The
Okay.
room explodes and is now on fire, and you will have to make a self-control check not to run away like a big girl.
Okay. Go on.
4 successes. So, yeah, you stand there and casually walk out of your office with the fucking flame burning down around you, and the sirens are going off, and the fire alarms are on, and people are running around. And your new retainer, or rather old retainer, but he's new to me because I haven't played him much. His name, I do have it.
Winters.
Winters, thank you.
Yeah, it's his surname. That's his surname.
That's his surname, right. So Winters comes running in. So, what's going on?
Marcus Winters, remember?
Marcus Winters, right.
Well, it would appear we have to move.
We have to move?
Yes. Somebody knows we're here.
That is not very convenient.
And it would appear that Mercy had something to do with it. Didn't get a chance to read all of it. Maybe she got her revenge after all.
Did it say to Mercy on there?
No.
Then I don't know if you'd know.
That wouldn't have said to Mercy on it.
Your grandmother said that you're a vengeful child.
Yeah, let me think about that actually. Mercy, did you put your name on the original letter?
I just said.
I guess so, because you wanted to make yourself known to them. Yeah?
Yeah, sure. But why would he open something that isn't
for him?
suggested?
That's true. That's true. Good point.
And it's already happened.
It's already happened. So no, it doesn't say Mercy. You've got some good logic skills.
Okay, I have no proof, but if I ever find out it was her, I say to my retainer.
He says, we can collect the fragments. I'll get the team on it now, and we'll begin to see what kind of CSI we can get from it.
All right. See what you can get from it. I certainly hope that it wasn't her.
Right. All right.
Because I think the kid's got talent.
Well, yeah. So he goes off to start getting the team together for that. Peter, you're hanging outside the hospital for a while. Vincent, do you do anything else besides that right then? Do you call anyone or do anything? Oh, sorry, sound.
No, I will immediately get on to letting my man do his thing, and I think I'll find another place myself.
Okay.
Place myself.
Fair enough. All right.
All right.
Okay, cool. So you're looking for another spot now. All right, gotcha. Mercy Adams, you're at the hospital.
Yep.
Who are you with right now?
I'm with Kitty.
Kitty, okay.
Just making sure she looks nice. And like having a chat with the others, grandma, just spending time there because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do currently. I'm just waiting for Bobby to be like, hey, something's happening. Or right. That's pretty much it. I'm waiting.
Right.
Playing the waiting game.
Playing the waiting game. All right. Then back to Belladonna.
Okay, Belladonna is gonna. Are we gonna do this, Garwood? We're gonna perform?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Let's do it.
Okay. So scared. I shouldn't be scared, but I don't know. I don't think I sing that well. I'm gonna use a PowerPoint.
You see him suddenly. He looks up and he's like, "Hey, Kathy!" And you see this woman come in with an instrument under her arm. You know, Baby Chorus band, right? Well, she's the guitarist from Baby Chorus.
Great.
And they have this whole chat. Yo, how you doing? Blah blah blah. And they're catching up for a minute. And she's really kind of cool and stands back with her sunglasses on, and she doesn't say much. She's quite introverted. And he's like, "You met Belladonna here?" And she turns to you and smiles. Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen my boobs a few times.
She takes off her sunglasses. What do you say?
I'm sure you've seen my boobs a few times.
Oh, you in the front.
Yeah, always.
I see. Garwood's like, yeah, and she's gonna sing for us tonight. And Kathy looks at him, and looks back at you. Is that so?
I'm not good. I'm not good. I don't think I'm good, but we'll give it a shot.
She puts her sunglasses back on, and she's like, "We'll see." And she walks past you with a guitar and goes and starts setting up the band stuff over by the end of the pool.
Okay, maybe I should put some clothes on. I'll go and do that.
All right, very good.
Can't believe we had this whole conversation, Garwood, naked. Garwood.
You had the conversation naked. I had clothes on the whole time.
Oh, Garwood. All right. Any other people?
However, what's his name? That guy.
Falcon?
Guy. Who did you say?
Falcon?
Raymond Falcon.
Okay.
He's on his way, according to Garwood, and so on. No, I'm thinking of Brett Stryker.
Ooh, yep.
Brett Stryker. He comes out from inside in the nud and dives into the pool with a let's see how big his splash is.
It's the biggest splash, obviously.
It's terrible. He rolled 3 1s and a 9.
I thought he was going to be overcompensating in his big splash attack.
Yeah, his big splash is just like a bomb, basically. It's like that sort of spray goes everywhere, kind of not at all subtle, not what he was hoping for.
Yeah.
And he stays underwater for like 3 minutes.
Why is he doing that? I mean, he could do that forever.
Garwood says, well, I reckon it's probably because he's embarrassed. He wants everyone to forget he just did that. And by the time he gets out, no one's going to notice that he fucked that up. At that point, Raymond Falcon, or someone in Raymond Falcon's body at least, comes wandering in. And he comes past. He goes, haven't I seen you before somewhere?
Me?
Yeah. You seem
I mean, you probably know my boobs from me flashing you guys all the time.
The guy was like, it's always with the boobs with this one.
Well, it's my way of appreciating your music. I'm a huge fan.
Well, we appreciate it a whole lot too, don't worry. You can do it anytime.
No, not right now. Anyway, we're gonna play a song. Yeah, you gonna join?
What's the song?
It's Apart by the Cure. Apart.
And they start playing it, and you know, the guy starts helping him tune his instrument up to the song and puts on blah blah blah.
Oh.
Right. And more people pile in. Annabelle Treebell comes out onto the balcony and looks around. She's wearing a long, flowing, capey type thing that's all very see-through and saffron. And she spins around with a cigarette in one hand and glances over in your direction. And she says, so what's going on here?
We're going to play a song. We'd love for everyone to listen. Although please don't expect much from me because I suck at this. You know, I'm a hippie gangrel. So
do you have a glass in your hand at this time or anything like that? No.
No.
Fair enough. She turns to the waiter next to her who's holding a glass and taps her cigarette into one of the wine glasses. It's full. And now it has ash in it. She looks at you and she steps over. So you're going to sing?
Yeah.
I will be looking forward to this.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to making a right mess up of this. But we will see.
It will be remembered for a time immemorable, that word in English. Immemorable.
Right.
Yes.
I don't know. No? I think it's good to make mistakes, in my opinion.
Good to make mistakes.
I mean, I'll be better the next time I try.
It's best to make your mistakes by yourself, little one. Perhaps not in front of a crowd.
I don't care. I'm not a toreador.
You do have a striking look, though, so good luck.
Thank you.
It would please me to see you garner the attentions of the harpies.
The harpy. Wait, really? I'm so
And
scared.
now you're realizing that there are a lot of people inside too gathering, and they're starting to come out, and the crowd is thickening up. People in suits with white shirts and ties and things, and there's a
Yeah.
toast going on in the background. Garwood's like, all right, well, that sounds to me like this is about time. What do you think? You ready
Yeah.
to spice this up? Ready to jam?
Yeah, let's go.
All
I'm
right,
so scared.
so you charisma and performance.
Yep. I'm adding a willpower.
Adding a willpower.
Oh, hold on. I didn't do that right. That is Mercy's one, so ignore that. Oh. Okay, willpower. Oh, just the one.
One success.
Yep.
Okay. Overall, the song
I'm
is
shy.
quite timid, and you can tell that Kathy Glenn's is kind of getting put off by the fact that she's trying to listen to you and she's trying not to overpower you. So she's playing a little bit too quietly, and it's a little bit too
Give me another chance.
It's okay. Well, the song comes to a stop and everyone gives you a clap, and it's like, you attended the class, you have a sticker, participation sticker. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And Annabelle looks at you all, and then she looks away from you, and she goes inside.
Well, that was fun. Do you think
Kathy Glenn's goes running off after her.
what was it that bad?
I don't think it was bad at all. I thought it was damn good.
I don't normally sing, and I'm so shy.
Well,
about that.
you gotta practice. Maybe you should hit the karaoke for a while.
Okay. Do you think the song?
It was very appropriate, and I noticed that Michael and Sharon Payne was standing over there and over there, and they definitely looked at each other. They definitely looked at each other during the song. I noticed that.
Okay, maybe I could do more. Okay.
Maybe.
I'm gonna go off and maybe see Sharon. Yeah, I'm gonna go do it.
Okay. So you run off to see Sharon Payne.
Yep.
All right. Barry, you're obviously eating. I'll wait till you're done and get back to you. Okay. So Charlie, you run off to see Sharon, and she's upstairs in a room with a number of other individuals. Let me tell you who. In 3, 2. No. Okay. Sophia, Sharon, Michael, not Michael, he's not there. So Sophia is there, Kathy is there, yeah, and a number of ghouls, maybe 3 ghouls along with them, and they're in this room and they're swanning about. Presently, Sophia is feeding on someone at the back of the room, and she's just sitting on the couch with this dude who's being fed on. Sharon's having a conversation with Kathy Glenn's, and did I say if Brett was here or not? Well, if he's not, he comes in.
I thought he was like at the bottom of the pool.
Well, it was a while ago now. It was before your song. Anyway, they all look to you and you come in the door.
Hi.
And Brett, he looks up at you. Belladonna.
Brett Stryker.
Yes, right? Indeed. So, how did you get in here?
I
He
walked through the
smiles.
front door.
Nice. That's the
Yeah.
way in. Good work. Nice song you did down there, by the way.
I need to practice some more. I'm not very good. And there was a lot of people to sing in front of.
That Sharon turns back to Brett and she's like, "Yeah. So anyway, the sleeve on the garment was just a little bit too tight around the my wrist, so I had the whole thing remade again because I couldn't stand the way that the threading was in the." And she starts talking about this garment and what have you to Brett, and he's looks back at her. Kathy Glenn comes over to you and she leans on your shoulder, one hand on your shoulder, and she goes, "Don't worry about that.
I'm not.
Yeah, I'll talk to you."
Wait, who? What clan are you?
She's a Toreador.
Kathy?
Kathy Glenn's is a Toreador.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Have you ever met my sire? I think you'd like him.
Is it Brett?
No.
Oh, is it Michael? I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the dude.
She steps back from you like, you really have no idea, do you? You don't know Tasmosius?
I don't think I've had the pleasure to meet him.
Well, I'll take you to meet him now if you want to meet him.
I'm actually quite busy. I've been meaning to talk to Sharon.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, good luck with that. She doesn't really listen to anybody much. That's her problem.
Okay. Thank you.
Kathy walks out. She goes, by the way, she walks back up to you. Here's my phone number. She slips it into your pocket.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
And she leaves. All right.
Right.
So eventually, you're sort of just going to hang around until Sharon notices you.
No, I'm going to just walk right up
Barge
there.
Barge right in. Okay.
Yeah.
And at that point, Brett and Sharon kind of step back from each other and look over you. And Sharon looks at, "Hello.
Hi.
Can I help you?"
I'm Belladonna Rivers.
I know who you are, Miss Rivers.
I didn't do a very good job of that song. I apologize, but
No need to apologize.
I thought the message was kind of appropriate for you, and yeah, I thought I would sing it for you.
I really wasn't listening too hard to the message, to be honest with you, but you're from that coterie, aren't you? The Chicago Queen coterie. Didn't you get
Minerva's Shield.
Oh, that's what they're calling it now. I heard something about that, yes. So, do you kill a lot of vampires?
Not recently.
Have you killed vampires?
I probably have, but they're, not from the cam or anything. They're Sabat.
From the cam?
Camarilla.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't use this term.
Oh, sorry. It's just so much easier to say.
I imagine that's so when you're riding around on motorcycles and being around gruff men and bars.
Yes. Well, being a gangrel is kind of like that.
It must be so exciting to live your way.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Why don't you tell me more about your people?
Well, I'd rather not. I'm here to talk to you about
I see.
about things.
About things. I
well,
see.
I'm a huge fan of of love, and when I see two people in love not reciprocate or communicate, it really makes me sad. So,
can I ask you a question?
Is this going to be like, whose business is it? Or
well, it's going to be more like who sent you and why are you doing this?
Well, I sent myself, I suppose.
Wow, that's interesting. And she looks at your aura. Your aura obviously is going to reveal that's in fact true, right?
Yep, she's being honest.
And you see her looking up over your head for a moment, and you sort of like, okay, I know what she's up to. So you really did come here to give me your advice?
Well,
Oh, that's beautiful. And she steps forward to you and kisses you on the mouth.
it's okay. This is not how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to kiss Michael in the mouth.
Well, unfortunately, that fucking cheating bastard is never going to touch me again. So fuck him.
He cheated on you.
Thousands of times. It's enough. I can't stand it anymore.
Have you cheated on him?
Well, only because he started it.
So all you guys have to do is end it, and then you'll be square?
You don't understand, really, because the thing is, it hurts me so much to see him with that other women, and he likes to feed off them all the time. Every night it's a different woman. It hurts me to the core. You don't understand. So, it's very difficult to make amends with that fucker.
How would you want him to resolve it? Like, what would make things better again? If he drunk from women from a glass instead? Or
Annabelle steps into the room at that point, and or
oh, don't worry. I already think you're fantastic. So it's fine.
she says, "Are you trying to resolve the issues between Michael and Sharon Payne?"
Yeah.
That's so kind of you, but let me tell you this. She turns to Sharon and she says, "Leave," and Sharon just leaves. She says, "These two have been at it for 100 years. Everyone has tried to fix their friendship, their relationship. Nothing has come to pass. They live to hate each other."
Why do I get the feeling like you're trying to make them be apart forever?
I am flabbergasted and shocked. I think that you should leave my house, little Gangrel.
I'm sorry, but um what do you like? Don't you like seeing love amongst people? Or
Of course I like seeing love among people, but these two have been trying for so long and they've failed. Let them part. It is better for both of them.
is it?
Who can say?
Because if they avoid each other for that long, it just the room will get weighty, and you won't have a lot of clear positive energy. It would be filled of stagnant negative energy, and it needs to be cleared out. Not enough smudge is going to be able to get rid of that. No amount of rose quartz in the corner of your rooms is going to be able to lift up the energy. You've
And
got to.
why do you think that it is your place to fix these people's lives?
Because it's my job.
It is your job.
I am in holistic medicine, and it's our jobs to fix the lives of people through crystals and salves and oils and all those good medicine things.
You hear a bunch of snickering coming from the retainers around the room, and Annabelle manages to keep a straight face too. I see. That's very serious then. You are very qualified.
Yeah.
I see. So, who else do you know in town?
What do you mean?
Around
it's a very
the
broad
city?
question. I know so many people.
Do you know many of Loden's brood, for example?
A few. There's a lot. There's a lot.
There is a lot, that is true. More than any other city, I would say. Often true in this way. What can I do with you? She looks you up and down again. You are very interesting. How busy are you? I mean, Minerva's shield must keep you very occupied.
It can be. Currently, we're not. There's not too much for us to do in the area because Philippe Regard is dead. So I am working on a race. That's why I came
race?
here to, I asked you about Brett Stryker and Sophia, and they're going to help me out with like getting the word out and everything.
Oh, something to do with marketing, some sort of event.
Yeah.
I see. That's very interesting. And you yourself, you have training as a any kind of what is it that you do?
Holistic medicine.
Right. And how do you become this?
Well, it started off with my grandma. She was very much into it, all the crystals and stuff. It started from there. I started walking around America and trying to like get my skills up in different cultures. I'm Native American, so I've gone to many different tribes and asked them for their take on it. And yeah,
I see.
learn by doing.
She goes, blah, 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 blah. Sharon and Michael, get them. And they go off, and Sharon and Michael come into the room a few minutes later. So, my dear children, Sharon and Michael come here. They come over. Have you met this gangrel? They're standing next to each other looking very uncomfortable. Annabelle is forcing them into the same room.
Mm-hmm.
And Michael nods and to you, and
Hi.
Sharon gives you this kind of evils.
Hello again. Hi guys.
Our friend here from Minerva's Shield is here to assist us to aid in communication in a kind of conflict resolution. They have begun to take this very seriously now. So they have sent this agent here to our party to infiltrate the Toreador and to assist you, Sharon, to get past your hurdles and make amends with Michael Payne. And they look at each other, and Michael crushes out a cigarette. And at that point, Sharon cracks a glass that she's holding. And they look over at you. Would you like to know, Annabelle says to you now, the real reason that they cannot agree to be friends? Perhaps, Michael, you tell us. And Michael, he steps forward and he says one word, and as he says it, his voice cracks, and the word is DeForest. And when he says that name, you see Sharon look away and look down at the floor. You see, they made a vampire together with my blessing, but he didn't live.
I understand. Unfortunately, grief has been known to cause rifts in relationships. I get that, but it can also strengthen them. I'm really sorry about DeForest.
Sharon looks at you and flutters her eyelashes and looks back at Michael and then looks at Annabelle. And Michael looks at each of you. Well, I think that we have heard out our gangrel friend.
Wait, we can talk through this together if you want. You know, I'll sit on the carpet with on my knees.
All the Toreadors just walk out.
Oh. If Mercy was here, she would nick something. But no.
Sorry, they're Toreadors. They're mean.
Oh, that's okay.
They're mean. That's
I saw something, a little spark in there.
Garwood comes in and bends down next to you, goes, I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I mean,
You
it
get
doesn't hurt
that.
me.
Right. Right. Exactly.
I like to try and make the world better, but if it's one of those things that can't be fixed, then at least I tried.
Can't be fixed. Can't be fixed. You got to try.
Hmm.
Good on you. I like the way you think. So, Barry, Vincent,
Okay.
so you recovered from the blast.
Yep. 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 And
Right.
that's what I'm taking the time for because I would recover. Right.
Put on some new clothes.
He finds out Mercy's address.
All right. Mercy's address. Okay. Yep. Not hard to find.
Okay. Now, he'll go to her address by himself.
Okay.
He'll send her a text saying he would like to meet her at her place
All right.
and to have a little discussion.
That's very polite of
Please.
him. Very
Please,
polite of him
yeah.
indeed. All right. So, Mercy, you get this text.
Mercy pulls her fingers at her phone and then and goes back to playing with her kid.
Okay. And where are you at this point?
I'm at the
At
hospital.
the hospital still.
Mm.
All right. Well, Kitty is currently transitioning between doing ballet and pulling obscene gestures and pretending to be a vampire.
One day, sweetheart. One
She,
day.
she hisses at you. Gives you claws.
Well, your ballet's doing good. Yeah.
She smiles and bows.
Mm.
I think she doesn't talk, actually. Not much, anyway.
I'll go over to Maureen. She's here.
All right. Yes, dear.
Hello.
You've got a conundrum on your hands.
What do you mean?
Well, your little one. She's not so well, is she?
She's not.
I can see. And I had a visit from a stranger.
Oh yeah? Who's the stranger?
He was an archon from the old world, no less.
You say archon, I say asshole.
He was very nice to me.
That's good. He put me in a box. He staked me.
He staked you.
Unwarranted, because he thought I was going to do something silly, but I'm not that kind of girl. I'm not going to just walk into somewhere.
Oh, he staked you. I didn't know that. Well, I suppose he may well have had to from time to time. These things happen. Nonetheless, he came on your behalf. Asking questions.
Okay.
About you.
And what did he get?
Not a lot. Not a lot, my dear, not a lot. She strokes your hair.
Oh, thank you. Well, I wonder if... yeah, don't worry about it. I don't want you to worry. My sweetheart, my sweet grandma.
I never worry, dear. I never worry. I know what's going to happen.
You do?
Of course I do. Oh, it's time for my pills. She starts wheeling over to the orderly and taps them. He gives her her pills.
I thought you like when I first changed into a vampire, you said that I was gonna be with my lawyer dude.
You should have seen the fire.
I really should have.
It was beautiful.
I'm sure that if I saw it, I'd be freaking out right now.
Oh, yes, now, of course.
Yeah.
Because you're a vampire lover. You've got Cain's blood in you. Not just Malkarv's, Cain's blood. Yes.
If we were like if one of us was a pyromaniac, right? Would you be
Oh.
able to look at it but also not look at it?
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe it's
Look
the
at it
sort
in a
of thing.
mirror?
The sort of thing that gets old vampires killed. They
Yeah.
get
Brush with death.
transfixed. I can imagine a toreador falling for something like that.
Me too.
So, Vincent, you've sent a text message that's been ignored by the sounds of it. So you're outside her house. Sound.
Still can't hear you.
I text her again and say, I'll meet you where you're at. All I want to do is talk.
Okay. So you get another text message from Archon Vincent Meyer. Bzz, 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 bzz.
I'm gonna turn it off and, and put it in my bag.
You're making my life very difficult, I see. All right. So Vincent, no response.
This is how Mercy plays, okay?
She is a Morcavian. He's dealing with a
Okay, chance one is gone.
Morcavian. Oh dear.
Doesn't matter.
I'll go to the asylum
All right.
to talk to grandmother.
All right. Well, you come into the room, I guess. Probably be a good 20 minutes later, though, wouldn't it? Because you just sent the text. So what did you do, Mercy, in the time between then and now? 20 minutes.
I'll probably have hung out with Mom and Pa. Maybe watched some Hello Kitty if I'm allowed to.
Yeah. Right.
Yep.
So okay, so you can do that. All right. So Vincent, when you get to the ward, Herman opens up, and if you know you've met Herman actually probably once before, and he takes you through. Who are you asking to see? Who do you want to see, sir? Can you tell me that?
I would like to see Maureen, please, if possible.
Oh yeah. Oh well, I think she's probably got time for you now, sir. Yeah. I'll take you right through, and takes you all the way down the hallway and deep into the hospital, and opens the rooms up through to the waiting room, or rather the family room, where you find Maureen sitting in the corner. She's currently putting on some lace gloves and a black lace hat, and she is opening the doors, or she has like a retainer opening the door to the courtyard in the middle, where it's actually raining right now in the moonlight, and she rolls out into the rain in this little square courtyard in the middle of this hospital. It's got like one tree and two benches in it, and a cigarette ashtray. She wheels out there. She hasn't seen you yet.
All right. I walk up carefully because I don't want to,
Startled.
I'm in her domain. I don't want to startle her or anything.
Right. She says, I hear you there, Mr. Meyer.
You've got good hearing, my lady.
I can tell from the sound of your boots. You walk distinctly. Perhaps you rode a horse.
At one stage, yes, I did, many times.
I see. And how can I be of service to you?
I am not sure. I want to make that clear. I am not sure, but your vengeful child may have tried to take revenge tonight.
How do you say that?
Well, the reason I'm not sure is because I do have many enemies in the life I've led in one form or another, but I just have a feeling. I'm going on a feeling.
I see.
And someone tried to blow me up tonight.
Oh, you must be very upset then. I can smell it on you.
Now, because I respect you, my lady,
Oh,
and
thank you.
because you are an elder,
That's very kind of you, Archon.
I come to you and I ask you to ask Mercy to stop trying to kill me.
Do you really think that Mercy would try to kill you?
Well, I don't know, but if she is,
I have seen her tonight, and she did not have such stains in her aura.
yes, but it might be an ongoing plan. Now, if that is the case, I know she doesn't understand things, as you have made abundantly clear to me.
It's just sometimes.
And she is your child, is she not?
Mercy, yeah, she is her child, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
in showing respect to you, my lady, I ask you to ask her if she did it.
Accounting. The accounting. It's all
Yes.
about the accounting, isn't it?
Oh, but she is old enough, and has she not been accepted yet by the prince?
She has. She
Ah.
was commissioned by the prince.
Ah, there you are. So, if it is Mercy, please tell her to stop.
Well, you can tell her yourself. She's in the next room, watching television with Mum and Pa. I'll take you there. Why don't you follow me?
Can I?
Come on, Herman. Open the door. Herman opens the door and wheels her down the corridor a bit and turns left at a corridor and right, and then there's another room there, a big TV room, where you see Mercy from behind watching the TV. She's sitting with an old man and an old woman and some kids, if I'm not...
One kid.
One kid?
Yeah, the other one's frozen.
Other one's frozen, right? Of course. Right.
Yeah.
Froze her, literally.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do? You come in, Vincent, behind?
Yeah. Trying to show as much as I can that I mean no harm.
All right. So Mercy, you hear the wheelchair come in from behind you, and you hear footsteps with the wheelchair. Mercy,
Yes.
somebody here to see you.
Hey, I'll stand up.
You turn around and knock on this guy, Vincent Myers, standing there.
Mercy,
Yeah, that's me.
I need your help.
Right.
Mercy,
Yes.
you tell this Archon you didn't try to blow him up.
I didn't try and blow you up.
I can see your aura. Even if you did, I want you to.
He can't do that, right?
He can.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Vincent can.
Right.
Even if you did,
Hmm.
I want you to stop, girl.
Vincent, you're
it.
going to make an aura perception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
No, he's trying. What he's trying to do is take her on her own value without looking. He
Right,
thinks
without-
looking at it would be distrustful. He's trying to trust her.
right. Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't want to make an aura check?
Right. Well, I'm distrustful, so I'm going to make the aura check. I see. I mean, trust is not a thing I give away so easily. So, let's have a look, shall we?
Mercy. Maureen says, Mercy. She takes your hand. She says it's important that you listen to this Archon. He has the power of life and death in this city, like a prince. He can have us destroyed. You wouldn't do that to your grandmother, would you? And that one? What?
I only got one.
You got one success.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a vampire.
Okay. Missy, even if you did, stop. We got off
Okay,
on the
cool.
we got off
We're
on the
done.
wrong foot. I made a mistake. I did not know that you did not know what the rules are and how things go. That is my mistake. And if you did blow me up, we'll call it even. If you
Yes,
didn't,
indeed, it was your mistake, and you should make penance.
Once again, I didn't blow you up. I don't have the capability
If she
to do
says
that.
she didn't blow you up, she didn't blow you up.
I attack people with knives. I'll like show him all my knives.
that would
That
mean
is all I do.
that would mean you know how to use them really well.
Yes.
Ah, okay. All right. So
You're an expert, aren't you, Mercy? Throwing knives, juggling knives, using knives, cutting things,
now, putting that aside,
stabbing things.
I believe you. All right? I believe you. Now, if you need, I know you need help with your daughter. I have to figure out how to do that. Because, one, I'm in a little bit of hot water because all the rules say that your daughter shouldn't exist. All right? But because you're part of my team, we're going to see if we can't find a way around that as well. All right? There's so much more at stake for your girls than you realize.
Listen to the Archon, Princess.
So I'm doing my best, but as you know, I have 100 things on my plate. So let us start from the beginning and give me a chance. I'm new at this Archon thing. You're new at being what you are. Let's just start again, okay?
Sure.
But, all right, I'm going to take you at your word. Have a good night, Mercy. And we're still working on the finding what we need to fix your daughter. All right?
Very well then, Archon. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Is there anything
Sorry.
else we can do to help you with your investigations?
If I need you, I'll be calling,
I see.
my lady.
Of course, of course.
All right. Take care of your family and everybody here.
Yes, Archon, of course. Good luck.
I'll see you.
Good luck.
Bye.
Good luck. Goodbye. Such a handsome Archon.
I don't see it. I just stare daggers at him as he leaves.
All right. Very good. Daggers it is.
Swords, daggers.
At dawn. All right, cool. So, what do you do then, people? Vincent, where are you going?
I have to go and look for a new place, a new base.
Right. Okay, so you're up to that.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Chase, who's weeping and crying because again his home has been blown to smithereens, and he doesn't know what he does to deserve this. You know.
Yeah.
He leaves his house for God knows how long, and part of it gets
So
blown
true.
up. I will repair my home again at some point. Anyway, Vincent will borrow Vincenzi.
All right. Vincent's going to borrow Vincenzi. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure,
He's going to
why not?
ask, of course, he asks Chase first.
I assume Chase says yes.
Chase does say yes because he's too busy looking at the destruction that once was his office.
All right. So Vincenzi comes up to your office as asked to report to your office. So he knocks on your door, Vincent.
Come in.
And the door opens and this guy comes in, Vincenzi. You know who he is.
Yeah.
Hey, good evening. I'm the guy you sent for, Vincenzi. You can call me Vincenzi.
Thank you, Mr. Vincenzi.
Well,
I need your help.
you want my help for what? Are you looking for something?
I'm told that you know the city.
Well, I worked on the force for 30 years, and I did a lot of work as a taxi driver after that too. So I guess you could say that I know the city. Chicago, Gary, Juliet, all of these places around here.
Is there a place in the city, old bomb shelter, old military place? Either Chicago or Gary?
Well, yeah, there's some there's a couple of places that have been abandoned now. Train stations, old train stations.
All right. Easy to find?
Please hold the line.
Interesting. Sorry. Because sorry. I'm just thinking
What
like
are you sorry for now?
just because the whole rift between Vincent and Mercy and the bomb situation. It makes things fun, but
Vincent's like, he's pretty much what you see. He means what he says. But, sadly, he's got a dark side too, and he can kill a person in an instant, especially with his powers. But he's killed too much, which is why he goes away from it as much as he can.
Mhm.
I mean, he was doing it in the Middle Ages, and you know how they did it in the Middle Ages. So, he definitely doesn't follow people like Loden with great pride.
Yeah, that's fair. Just wondering how can we get the Zemitzi?
Yeah, well, that's what I've been wondering, Barry, for a couple of weeks now. They're not that easy to get. We need an old one. We can't get a young one because the young one wouldn't have the. And we can't wait that long, I don't suppose. I thought we could wait till the race when the Sabbat attack and see if Samisi's amongst them. Or we could go to that place you keep seeing in your mind. That's the other option.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll need an old vampire to at least try and take it down. Because we won't be able to do it by ourselves. We're good, but we're not that good. This is not the London crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are vastly different crews.
Definitely.
No. There is another thing I got to ask Russell that I just remembered. Thank you. You reminded me.
You reminded you.
I'm trying to remember. Oh no, you wouldn't be able to answer it. Russell can only answer it. It'll work out good for us if he says yes, but I bet he won't.
What, do you have a Zemitzi on the sidelines?
No, I don't. But I imagine the prince would have cleaned out Philippe Rigaud's hideout?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or I'm hoping he was too distracted to do it, so Vincent and a team has to go and do it. And there might be a Samisi hiding in there, but it's been How
Yeah,
long
he would have escaped. Surely, it's been
Yeah.
over a week. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
If they're carrying on there, because it's the last place you'd look, you wouldn't go back to the place that, you know. It'd be quite clever to go back there and
I imagine it like Loden or someone else has got it under lock and key.